Welcome back to the Two Guys Named Chris show. I'll tell you something. We just zigging and zagging all over the place because I gave Lisa a few stories that we were going to cover these stories. We just added 3 just today. We just added 3.
Well, that's the advantage of radio on World Radio Day.
Today is World Radio Day, Dave.
I had no idea.
Or national. Okay.
Oh, it's National Radio Day.
Oh, national. Well, that's not as big.
But still, it's big enough.
Still.
I guaranteed to play this every hour on the hour.
And like a good radio professional,
Skipped it.
failed on a promise. Failed to deliver.
That's correct.
That's what we do.
That's correct. Happy National Radio Day, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we start our daily broadcast.
Who listens to radio? That go where you go medium called radio. That's with you every night through the long commuter fight. And in the morning with your toast and mama lady-o.
John. What is FM?
Good.
Who listens to radio? No matter if it's summer, winter, spring, or fall. Who listens to radio? Only 150 million.
I want to be a DJ.
You do?
150 million people. That's all.
That's the radio.
I think I heard of that. It's called the radio.
Now, who doesn't feel good now? Who does not feel good now?
Woo, get your zoot suit out.
That warmed me up.
Wow. Lisa Lanier is on the radio.
See, the advantage of radio is you can
We zig and zag.
you pivot live.
That's right. We pivot. I gave Lisa 4 or 5 stories yesterday. We might not touch a one of them. She's completely unprepared for this. We are pivoting on the spot. Lisa, hello. How are you?
Wow, that was quite the little montage you just
Yeah,
did.
it was.
Wow.
Yeah. That's radio, baby.
Yes.
That's how it's done. Exactly.
Was.
Here's our. Now, that is a 60-year-old jingle.
Back
That
when
is
the bands were in the studio.
That's correct. Used to, the bands would come in the studio.
Orchestras.
Let me ask you
Orchestras,
this.
yes.
We just talked about this in the last segment. We were talking about marijuana dispensaries in a legalized state like Colorado. And Chris Tim was saying, why is it an all-cash business deal? The answer is because it's not legalized federally, so no bank will get behind it, so you can't use your credit card there. So if it's not legalized federally, can you use a, let's say, Colorado bank? So when you get $1,000, $100,000 in cash, you need to deposit it into the bank in your business account. Colorado banks will take that money, correct?
Yeah, they'll take it as long as it's cash, because where the feds are interested in stepping in is if you use something that is part of interstate commerce. And if you just depositing in your local bank is not considered engaging in interstate commerce, but using a credit card is considered interstate commerce. And the feds are leaving it alone as long as you don't go there into interstate commerce. So that's, there's still, so what happens is with all this cash, it ends up that there's still a lot of crime surrounding these things because they're getting robbed all the time, and they're waiting for the deposit to be made at night, and carjacking these people and holding them up, and a lot of risk there.
I would imagine that if you're a tourist, visiting Colorado, when you want to go to a store, get some edibles or whatever, you may even just think, hey, I'll just use my credit card. You may not have the cash. I'll bet they have
And they
ATMs.
can do.
I bet they have an ATM right outside. That's true. And if I'm an employee of a dispensary, how am I paid? Do they put it in the bank and then write checks from the bank? Is that how, or direct deposit into your personal account as an employee?
Yeah, I think employees are paid normally because the issue is not so much, you're allowed to do banking, you're allowed to pay your employees electronically. It's when you use something that, like a credit card, that is considered a part of interstate commerce.
Okay. That's a very cutting-edge, current-day question and issue we had for Lisa. Here's another. We have a P1 listener saying this. His kids go to school in a county that is not requiring students or teachers to wear masks. They're leaving it optional as of now. His kids and his family really believe in masks and wearing masks, so they homeschooled them last year, but now they're sending them back to school. And so his question is, if my kids go to school, wear a mask, but the county doesn't require it, and then they get COVID because other kids aren't wearing masks, can they bring a lawsuit against the school system? Lisa, what are your thoughts? I'm going to guess no. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, it's going to depend on if COVID gets so bad that it's just, like it's just a complete ridiculous policy not to have masks, then maybe that, where it just crosses that line. But for right now, and we're headed in that direction. But for right now, I think because it depends on the ages of the kids too. You know, if it's an age like middle school, older middle school, and high school where they can be vaccinated, it makes a big difference versus if they're 6 years old. Mm-hmm. But right now, I think the policy would probably not be actionable. But I think if you get a little bit further along, like the CDC just a week or two ago recommended that in schools, teachers and students, regardless of vaccination status, should all be masked, because what we're finding is that, you know, vaccinated people are asymptomatic but carrying it at high rates. And, you know, so it'd be pretty, in that kind of closed quarters, especially where kids are, you know, so close to the teachers and so close to each other, I mean, it makes sense to wear masks. So I think we're getting in that direction. But for right now, I don't think that would be a
Well, what do you think about this? Here's another one we're just going to pivot and throw at you. A couple is being sued for $112,000 after they left a 1-star review on Google. They're from Vancouver, Washington. Had a leak in their roof a few months ago. Their landlord sent over a roofing company, Executive Roof Services, to check it out. An employee came and found the leak. The tenant said she asked about a timeline and was told to call the office. She called the office, talked to the receptionist, who was rude and wouldn't give her any other information. Boyfriend called, had a bad experience as well. So they left a 1-star review detailing their experience with the rude receptionist. But now they're being sued for this 1-star review. This is happening more and more, isn't it? I mean, aren't you're allowed to give reviews? What are your thoughts on this, Lisa?
Yeah, so what you're seeing is, and there's a DC attorney that's really made this his niche practice area where he's representing people all over the country, businesses, going after consumers who placed bad reviews, and he's suing them for defamation. And defamation, you know, if you're stating an opinion, no defamation there. If you're stating a true and accurate fact, there's no defamation there. And in a lot of these reviews, they are opinion and fact, but he's going after them anyway, and these consumers can't afford to fight it. He's a very expensive attorney. He's filing in federal court, and it would cost them tens of thousands of dollars to fight him. So they just default and lose. And so, I mean, he's been prevailing, but there is a huge movement against that sort of thing. These are 31 states now have some form of anti-SLAPP legislation. A SLAPP lawsuit is it stands for Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation.
Dave likes to slap now. I don't know about it. He popped up. He sat up when you said anti-slap. Wait a minute now.
Which end?
Hold on.
Which end?
He likes a little slap play every once in a while.
Dave, it's not that kind of slap.
All
It's not that kind of
sit
slap.
back down.
I'm not coming over.
Slump back over again here, Dave. Okay. All right. So anti-slap. Well, come on now. This guy should not be getting away with that. That's ridiculous. I like the anti-slap legislation. But why, if they're sued for $112,000 for leaving one bad review online, how much would they wind up paying? Not the whole $112,000.
Well, so he's saying, so defamation, your damages are your business losses. And what this roofing company is saying is that they suffered $28,000 a week in damages for the duration of this review being left up. And I guess they took it down at some point. That's how you come up with that amount. So basically if they're alleging that, and then it depends on if these people are not able to even hire an attorney and fight it, they may get defaulted for that amount.
Yeah. God, how terrible. I mean, that really is too bad. Because you tell the truth. I'm sure if the receptionist was rude, you know, you should be allowed to put your idea online.
We keep throwing things at Lisa unbeknownst to her, and this is not the same thing. But I wonder where social media falls in this. Here's an example. We got a text 1 week ago, middle of summer, from one of my cousins in Maryland, and she said, "Just got your Christmas card."
Okay, so your Christmas card was delayed in the mail. Okay,
which we mailed through December.
Yeah, okay.
So I took to Twitter immediately, and I said, "Thanks to the USPS," and I hashtagged them for delivering our Christmas card.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right.
Say no more in your tweet, sir.
Happy to serve.
We are here for you.
Well, let me say this.
Your
Now, that's
tax
not a
dollars
Google
at work.
review.
Now, I got that Christmas card. I think it's possible the Postal Service looked at that and said, "This is so good, we have to put it up on the bulletin board." These suits that they're wearing,
Got it hanging.
we got to hang this up.
This is the most heartfelt Christmas
This
card
is the best Christmas card
the USPS has
I'll
ever
bet
sent.
they had people come in and say, "Where's that Christmas card?"
We want to see it.
So is Chris Dim going to be sued? Biggie's saying, "Please God, yes."
The full force of the post
Can
office.
Chris Dim?
The guy to sue him's right right down the street.
Is the USPS going to be suing Chris Dim now because of social media comments?
Yeah, well, it's possible. It's possible. I don't think they will, but it is possible because you can be accused of defamation for any place that you make public comment, whether it's on Twitter or wherever. Not just in a Google review, but any defamation is basically any published comment.
I didn't defame. I just used the facts with snark.
Did you pay for first class mail?
Doubtful.
Well, then you get what you get.
51 cents.
It's a first class stamp.
51 cents.
Listen,
If
and
they
he'll-
sue you, you get that 51 cent back.
and I'll tell you that he goes heavy snark. That is heavy
That's
snark.
my thing.
I know that. I believe
That's my lieu.
they would. That is it. He dabbles in snark like great artists dabble in oils.
Yes.
he's
Or watercolors.
He's that good at it. That's right. Now let's ask this, Lisa. Is another case for you? Oh, well, let me ask Chris. Would that? Let's say you got sued, or you hear about this lawsuit, and she said, "Oh yeah, you might have to go through that because of this attorney." Would that stop you from putting up a snarky now going forward? To some other business.
It might.
Right. I mean, I think I would think
if
about
you
it.
hashtag the business,
Yeah,
which I did.
I would think about it. I
It
really
would
would.
make you think twice about
Yes.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Just hearing this. One other story for you. A disability rights activist is suing United Airlines to cover the cost of replacing her power wheelchair because she was on a flight going on United Airlines. Her flight home from Washington, D.C., where she had attended a disability rights march in July. And when she got off the plane in Los Angeles, found that her wheelchair was damaged beyond repair. I assume the wheelchair was then below the plane, and it had been bent and damaged horribly. It's a $30,000 power wheelchair, and she says, I'm stuck at home. I can't go where I want. She's looking for not only an apology, she wants them to pay for a new wheelchair. So far, they haven't. What are your thoughts on this, Lisa?
Yeah, so I think I saw an update to this story. I think they are agreeing to pay for it now, and I don't think it's going to go all the way to a lawsuit. She was threatening, and I think now where her agenda is she's actually trying to change airline policies because, when a person with a disability is in a wheelchair comes onto the plane or approaches the plane, they make them switch out of their wheelchair into one of the airline's wheelchairs that's, according to the airlines, that's suited to go up and down the aisle. And a lot of times the private wheelchair may not. And so it's just their policy. She's trying to change that policy because she said these wheelchairs are nothing like, the real wheelchair that you normally would use, and that it's she says the wheelchair is an extension of her body, and that she should be allowed to have her wheelchair on the plane. And so she's really seeking a whole airline industry change. But I do think that United Airlines, they've agreed to repair her existing wheelchair. They've arranged a loaner, and they're trying to cooperate.
Do you think?
That's a PR nightmare, but then you'd have to widen every aisle.
Right. Will she be successful in changing their policy, do you think?
I don't think so. I think they established that policy because they had problems, and I think probably some of these custom electric wheelchairs are just too wide.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, and airplanes have they have parameters to get the thing in the air.
They're very finite.
She says the loaner wheelchair that she experienced had a broken armrest. The seat is too small to fit the cushion she requires to support her body, and she had bad pain during the flight.
$30,000. That's how much they cost.
Well, this nice one, yeah, $30,000 wheelchair.
Yeah,
Isn't that
she got a
something?
nice one. Had a nice one.
I'd say, yeah.
I won't say anything about the grocery cart with the wheel that.
Oh my God.
I was gonna, but I'm not.
No,
that would be snarky.
You've said enough.
Yeah, that would be snark.
Talk about
That
snark.
would be milieu.
Well, that is his milieu to start talking about that. Awful. Lisa Lanier, look we didn't even get to half the stuff we were going to get to.
But by golly,
Yeah,
Tiger Woods. I know we didn't even talk about Tiger Woods.
I know.
she handled herself like a pro, though.
I mean, you threw stuff left and right.
I did. We'll have to save Tiger Woods for next week. Is
What
that
did he do?
Sounds good.
Well, he's suing Rachel Yucatel because she broke her non-disclosure agreement. Apparently talked about the sex acts. We'll talk about that next week.
Yep.
I'll tell you, though, next Friday I won't be here, so we'll do it on Thursday. Is that okay,
That's
Lisa,
right.
with you? Okay.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yep,
right,
we'll talk to you Thursday.
Celebrate good times. Come on. When did that happen?
You just saw it, brother.
Arte.
He doesn't discuss it with anyone. He don't say nothing. He just flops
That's
it on
radio,
you.
baby.
I'm taking
Wait, it's
the
not for a procedure, is it? Okay.
Thank you, Lisa. Good to talk to you as always. She's available at NearLawGroup.com, HireAHeavyweight.com. There she goes.
Look, Chris Dim's crying. He's so happy.